Well, she died. Oh well. Hey there, Lizette. So, yeah, we're down to 4 NPCs. All because of that one magical teleporting, insta-appearing survivor zombie that decided to show up and give her a nibble. And then I forgot to check her for a bite before I went to sleep. Yeah, that was with constant doses of antibiotics. Oh well. So much meat. Rotten meat. What's the crane thing by the tank? That is a pallet lifter. That's for removing the storage batteries, should I decide to do that. It's always good to have one around so you can lift the storage batteries in and out. Engine crane would be better, or boom crane, but pallet lifter will do in a pinch. It was easier for me to make because I had a bottle jack sitting around. Nah, let's leave it open. Yeah, can't do the treads. Oh, ran out of super glue. Alright, I think that's it, other than a couple more pieces of super glue. And a missing heavy-duty quarter panel. And we're famished, thirsty, and tired again. So probably 2.5 full days to completely repair the light tank. Or almost completely repair it, barring the... oh, hey guys. Yeah. Powering the treads. Alright, and you went and made a mess right where my water supply is. So, how close did we get? Not quite halfway. 43% with the full repair of the tank. And that's where we're stuck, right? That might get us some XP. 43%. And we got 3% off of 2 of those firearm waterproofing, so worst comes to worst, we could grind our way further with that. Would rather not if we don't have to, but... I think I'm going to make a run down to the main battle tank that's just between us and the town and grab the security cameras off of that. See if I can slather enough security cameras on this thing to make it not quite as horrible to drive around. Barring that, I know there's ways of making the sighting ranges better by taking out certain sections or something, installing windows and stuff, but I'm trying to avoid it if I can. We'll just splatter a bunch of cameras on it and see what kind of vision we've got. Meanwhile, we'll keep slamming down heavy doses of pine needle tea. Sure. Where are you? Soldier? Where? Way off to the west. How many zombies we got out here? My damn goggles! Alright, so I know I need a heavy-duty quarter panel. That'll fix the hole in the front of my tank. And then give me the camera. Really? You're gonna work your way right through the tank, are you? Alright, what else do I need? I don't think there's anything else really missing. Let's go grab the M2 ammo. Don't need the main guns. Don't need the 7.62 M80. What else was I short on? I was going to take apart seats for pipes. Failed a bunch of them. Alright, 40 leather, 7 springs, 14 pipes. It's way overweight and a tiny bit over volume. Pretty much going to instantly drop out our stamina, so I hope we're completely clear for the route back. We're gonna have to come back. Let's leave the leather. I want the cameras for sure. Hey, tender roast.
Vormithrax 5 months.
Well, that's interesting that it actually reads those. Didn't know that the voiceover would actually try to read out the names of Vormithmoose and Vormithulk. Yeah, 5 months. Thank you very much there, tender roast. Appreciate that. Leave the other stuff for now. We'll see how much damage we take trying to run back with all this weight. Alright, most of this is going right here. Alright, so we've got a camera here. I'm a little fuzzy on just which way these things are all pointing. Which way will help me the most. Probably the solar panel's blocking me from installing it there. How about here? There we go. Camera. Apparently you don't pick directions for cameras. Alright. Just slather cameras all over this thing and see what happens. Is that it? Out of cameras? I am out of cameras. Zombie scientist wandered in. Ooh. Ooh. Integrated dosimeter. I don't care about integrated dosimeter. Alright, got our security camera that's still disrepair. Come on, zombies. Trying to get some work done here. Trying to figure out why I'm getting this shadow back here. Everything else is looking pretty good. I got this really odd shadow right here. Not sure what about it is doing that. Oops. Got a security camera right there in that spot. Let's try moving it one further down. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Why can't I turn to the right? Weird. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Security camera sitting right there. You would think that would give a pretty good view out that way. Just refuses. No matter where I move things. Actually try driving a bit. That's persistent. I don't know. I don't get what's doing that. a really, I mean, that's a huge arc. I don't know why the camera's not doing what I want it to do. We do... Let me put it right on the outside. Will. More dangerous location. Now it's dark. Whoops. Don't run over my lifter. Take a look at the storage batteries. That was pretty good solar panels we put up on that thing. Alright, lifter's fine. Alright, we'll check the cameras one more time in the morning, then I'm going to call them good, probably. Oh, that's what I needed for this. That's, steel plating is what I needed for that. So we're going to make one more trip out to grab the rest of that stuff, and we'll call it good. Safe mode on. Hey, grappler. He rips off my duffel bag. Heroin. Alright. Okay, it's the best I can do unless / until we get a hold of Mechanics 8. We can finish up the last couple of things. We're stuck at 48%. And I'm starting to get pretty low on easy food just laying around. Finally. So we brought back some springs and pipes. I don't think we brought back enough for leveling up. Man, take your time, game. Alright, cameras, come on. Well, actually cut it down. It's in a much more vulnerable position. Hanging out here on the edge. Go ahead and stick it right on the corner. See if that takes care of it. I'll just grab spares. Yep, there we go. So, can't see squat. Everything around me except for this little tiny corn section right there. What have I got on this side? Camera, control system. Security cameras up there. Probably do with one more security camera back here. That would probably remove it. There's one right there. Let's move this thing slightly. Nope, didn't help. There we go. I think we've got 360 vision. Got a couple of cameras in some pretty vulnerable spots. They're likely to get smashed right off of the vehicle, and then I'll be back to where I had a problem. But that's fine. We can always strip cameras off of other vehicles should we need it. But that'll make me much happier. So 6 liters of diesel. All the tanks are green now, so let's go ahead and grab our diesel and fill that. Last tank is fine. And we'll just leave the jerry can back here for refills. Leave the ammo belt back there. Alright. And pretty much 100% on everything. So, fully repaired light tank. All the weapons. We've got ammo reloads for the M2. We've got a vehicle welding rig installed. So it's basically infinitely regeneratable. We can repair it anytime we need to as we're driving around. More than enough power. So, yay, I guess. My biggest beef with these things is just the sight ranges. So, the camera system only extends out a little ways compared to normal sight, but it's good enough. I'm happy with it, as long as I don't have those huge blind spots. Actually, let's go drive it for a second. I'm curious if I still have the blind spots when I drive diagonally. Oh, I had the camera system running too. So, let's go for a drive real quick. Oh, that's so much better. So much better! Diagonals. Oh, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. No massive blind spots. Alright, cool. Good learning experience. Now I know I can fix the vision problems on tanks. And like I said, you've only got a limited range, but that's plenty for my normal movement. And you've got the extra sight range directly out front. Excuse me. So, at an appropriately stupendous zoomed out level, you can still see pretty far out that way. That's good enough. It's just when I was driving diagonally, I couldn't see a damn thing. It was always driving me nuts. So, yay. Back up slightly. And Z-Tank. Alright, so we're good on all that. Didn't quite get our mechanics to where I wanted it. But we brought back parts for which? The underslung? Can't do that one because I'm out of plastic chunks unless I go get a ton more. And this is only going to give me small amounts. That's what I need right there. Pipes, duct tape, 2x4s, springs, scrap metal, and some power. So I'll just drag the components over near my welding rig and mass fail mini nuke launchers over and over again. I think that's a much more reasonable because it's a level above. I don't need the items, so I mean, it'd be nice if I fail and don't waste the materials, but ooh, 4 hours each. Ouch. Yeah, that's not good. Pipe combination gun needs double barrel shotgun. I don't think I can make a double barrel shotgun straight up. No. So, can't mass produce that one. I think that's the one I was looking at right there. Pipes, spring, chunks of steel, 2x4, scrap metal, 2 hours. It's gonna suck for time. I'll probably get interrupted constantly. Everything else is even worse. Pipe, spring, chunk of steel, 2x4, scrap metal. Or I rip off the welding rig, attach it to a frame with a storage battery, drag it down here, and do it next to my stockpile instead. Storage batteries are further up. And little line of sight problems. This part sucks. This line of sight crap. It's just total bullshit. All storage batteries are buried in the middle of this damn thing. They're all buried up here. Trying to remember without taking. I think if I take the board off, then I can get to it, which is bull crap of another kind. So it's right there. So if I take that board off here, yeah, now I should be able to get to it. Nope. Why are you messing with me, game? How about now? Now is it in line? Now it's in line. There we go. So much nonsense. want the quarter panel to be installed again. Oh, that's right, I don't have the welding rig anymore. That's fine. We'll leave this here and hopefully remember to get it reinstalled. Alright, come here, frame. That's true. What a bunch of nonsense. Alright, now I got the welding rig. Now that I have it, I'll be able to put this back on. It's the heavy duty quarter with that arranged. Alright, there we go. So, I'll put the storage battery back here somewhere instead of somewhere goofy now, so I'll have easy access to it if I need it in the future when I tear this thing down. Now I've got the portable version, I can just bring it over here and do what I need to do. Alright, so what was I making? I've lost track again. Handmade carbine? Handmade carbine. Mechanic 7. We've got parts. We've got the welder. How many can I do? 7 currently, and then I'm out of pipes and springs, which is just a matter of more seats. Pipes, springs, chunks of steel. Alright, let's go ahead and craft what we've got. $14 hours. God, gonna suck. Mechanics 48%. Let's do 1. See how many we get. $48 to $57. Ooh, never mind. We should have enough right here. It's just going to take the time. Cool. Do it again. And flip on our atomic lamp. Do it again. Uh, 75. That's what? 3 more probably, so 6 more hours. We're already tired. Yeah, it's best to go to sleep right now. We'll get it finished up tomorrow. Mechanics 8, I'm looking forward to it. Then all we need to do is smash out that last level of electronics, and we're golden. Be able to get our cargo dimension installed in the tank, load it up, and get moving. Let's go ahead and get a fire going, have some more pine needle tea. Ah, I'm so overweight, I have to pick it up. That's right, I got multiple in progress versions, don't I? Alright, we'll pick that next one up next time. And any food I've still got available? I really don't want to run out of food before I finish this process. Alright, I think I can dump the welder now. Temporarily at least. Getting close. What are we at? Coming up on 6 hours. Ooh, it's going to be tight. Gonna finish this thing up by this evening. Over 2 hours to go. I think it makes sense to deliver the fully badass light tank down to the shelter. That'll be the M.A.S.H unit's a military unit, so having a tank right outside the shelter. Whoops! I zeroed out my power and my leukocyte turned off. It's not good. Let's fix that. Alright, turn on the furnace. 2x4, 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 2x4. I think that's all I can do. Yes, it is. Furnace off. And leukocyte back on. Alright, like I was saying, M.A.S.H unit. Have a tank nearby protecting the M.A.S.H unit at the refugee center. That makes thematic sense to me. It, I think will work just fine. So, let's make some more carbines. We'll just go ahead and say to do 3. Hopefully we don't get interrupted. Oops, forgot we were famished. I should have ate before I started a 6-hour build. Mechanics 8! Hot damn, finally. Hard to get mechanics up this high. Alright, so we got handmade carbines laying around. Did we fail that last one? Nope, they're sitting there too. Don't need those stupid things. Alright, so now we can repair the treads on the tank. And we have what we need for mechanics to try to build the cargo dimension. Just got one level of electronics to do. Let's see, what can we smash down for food? Yeah, list is getting a little short. Alright, go ahead and update. Still famished. Still famished. I think something might have gone a little wonky. Shouldn't be that far down the hole. There we go. Okay. Let's see. How you doing? 95%'s good. Treads, repair. I think I'm actually missing a tread on one spot. I could pull that off of the other tank just to fill it in. Yeah. Reinforced caterpillar track. I think that is it. We're just missing the reinforced caterpillar track. Otherwise, we have a completely green light tank. Short of, I think the turrets are colored, but I'd have to dismount them in order to repair those, and I'm just not that interested. Yeah. Everything is looking good. We've got good view ranges and angles, so I won't go berserk while I'm trying to drive around with it. Awesome. Okay, so we're done with the tank pretty much, except for whatever minor mods I'm going to put on it. Next up, what was the status of my electronics that I was going to level up off of? None of those recipes will work. Wasn't the... Plastic chunks and circuit boards, scrap, wire, amplifiers, power converters. Oh, filter mask gonna be a little harder to do. That's the one right there. And of course, I used up all my plastic chunks. So, processor boards, amplifier circuits, plastic chunks. We've got the solder. Alright, an even up item for skill level, so I think 20 will get us pretty close. We've got the entire level to go. So, we gotta make a trip up to the lab. That's gonna be the simplest place for me to go. Is there a land center nearby? Way down south. Alright. Oh, not going there. Yeah, much less chance of me getting interrupted if I just run up to that spot up north. So, let's do some clean water. And toss that into the plastic jerry can. Alright, jerry can's all set. Alright, MREs. That'll keep me going. Let's grab a bunch of MREs. Shouldn't take me that long to grab what I need and get back. Alright, I don't expect to be fighting much, so just hippie van or tank. 24 diesel, and let's just take the hippie van. Alright, So, amplifier circuits, processor boards, plastic chunks. We'll grab the little bit of some of this other stuff too. But I don't still have my map memory and know where the computer rooms are. I have no interest in going in here, so we'll take that apart. Whoops. Should have turned the flashlight off before I did. I don't need pipes anymore, do I? I don't think I do. Security guard. Hey, give me a broken power gen, or power, please. Hey, burnt out bionic. Somebody remind me when I get back to base to craft up one of the alloy platings, because I'll forget. Alright, can't remember how many we need. Not sure how many to bring back with me. Grab whatever's between me and the exit here and call it good. Let's see if we've got enough. It's a quick and easy trip back if I need more. Honk the horn. Nah, thanks anyway. I think I will refrain from honking the horn or leaving my lights on as I approach. So much stuff. It's going to take me hours just to drag this couple of spaces. Yup.